Hi everyone, welcome back. So this is Suki Satish. As you have known me from my last video, we talked about my new launching program. So today guys, let's start from the beginning. Yeah, the history before 14 years. I thought it would be nice to share and somewhere some people get motivated from my story. That's what the intention is. Okay, so without further ado, let's start. So the history before 14 years. How did I get into the hotel industry? Is it by accident or is it the destiny? Yeah, so that's what we are going to see in this video for today. So I am basically a BCom graduate. If you don't know what is BCom, it's Bachelor of Commerce and including computer science. That's my main degree back then. Yeah, so after that, or I was actually doing my program in the distance university because obviously I come from a very middle class family. I did not have a huge money to go and study in a full-time university. So after my 12th, after my high school, I have to get a job and do my education in a distance education, and I have done it from Annamalai University. If you are familiar from India, you know this university, right? So that's where I studied my BCom. And then I was also working that time. I was working like an office admin, account, secretary, kind of combined together. Imagine that was like super early, like 17 or 18 years. Yeah, so and also my mom is a single mom. I lost my dad when I was 2 years old, so she has to raise me all alone, and that was a huge responsibility on my head that I could not afford so many things in life that what I could afford as a childhood, or like the great university full time. I could not afford it, so that's what I have to pick up a job myself after my high school, and then I have to take care of my own things. So while I was working one day in the office, I was just sitting going through the newspaper. Look at the coincidence and things happens in life. I was just going through the newspaper and I've seen a huge ad which is about Franklin Institute of Hotel Management and Franklin Institute for Air Hostess Training and Hotel Management. That advertisement I have seen, and I have to say a hashtag here. Hashtag, there is no promoting anyone's in this video. This is my pure experiences. Yeah. So when I saw that cabin crew, the air hostess and all the glamours, so I don't know, since childhood I always had a love for the aeroplane. Every time the aeroplane passes outside or I hear the sound, I always run outside and I want to see the aeroplane. So I had so much of love towards aeroplane, and I always wanted to be a cabin crew for some reasons. So when I saw this ad, I was like, okay, so then I have to go to the institute. We check the pricing, super high, and those time that amount what we are paid, I think 50,000 or 75,000 rupees, so expensive. We could not afford it that much. And somehow, long story short, somehow my mom managed it. She wanted to get me into it because that's what my passion and goal and everything was. So I gone through 1 year of studies in the aviation, and then obviously I attended so many cabin crew interviews, and every time I attended I always failed because I did not have this English back then. I had zero English. Imagine somebody from the middle class starting her career without a support, without any background guidance, standing on her own without English. It was hard. Yeah, I can cover that all up in one more video, not in this video. Otherwise, this video is going to be super long. So again, long story short, I have failed so many interviews, never passed a single interview for cabin crew. And then many times people told me in cabin crew interview that, oh, it would have been nice, you have some experience from customer service, hospitality, hotel industry. And then I thought, okay, so let me first go gather some experience from the hotels and then come and apply for cabin crew. That would make more sense. And then I went up to the hotels, so many hotels. I have done interviews and so many times all I have seen is rejection because I was not in that professional level yet. I did not have that English what they were expecting. So many hotels. Taj rejected me, Oberoi's rejected me, Hilton rejected me, Hyatt, you name it. I have been through every single hotel. All they rejected me. Finally, Oberoi rejected me once, and then that was in Chennai. So, and then I did not stop. The one huge positive thing about me, and I'm very proud of myself, is I do not stop. Even though the door closes, I will be keep knocking on it. Come on guys, open up. So I kept applying and applying. Then again, I was applying for front office assistant, you know, the main GSA kind. And then as they saw my English is not that well, so then finally Miss Annabelle, if you're watching this video, thank you so much. You gave me the entry in the hotel industry. Thank you so much. I would never forget that. And she was the GM secretary, plus she's in charge of business center. So she gave me a position of business center assistant. Yeah, so if you don't know what is business center is all about, that's the one place in the hotel where the guests can come, photocopy, internet service and everything. 14 years back there was no Wi-Fi, there is no this and that. There was like one computer with the LAN connection. You have to go there, get your internet done and go back home. Yeah, so that was the thing. So that's how I get into the hotel industry. And then I was working 2 years in Oberoi's. After that I got a pretty good, nice experience. And then I just moved to Dubai. I applied to Dubai. Then all this process takes over. Then I got into Dubai and everything. But I never returned back to the cabin crew where I was dreaming on, because the first 2 years of my career in the hotel industry, it defined for me the future. It laid the ground, or it laid the foundation what I was looking for the future. And glad I didn't turn back to the cabin crew. I don't know how would my life be. Probably I would have enjoyed it because it's still a service industry. Because what I realized after working in the hotel industry is I am a people person. I love talking to people. I love understanding different cultures, helping, you know, the people in the industry and giving a great service. So that was my main positivity. That was my main talent, I would say. So it perfectly fitted my goal and my passion, which made it easier and enjoyable 14 years journey in the hotel industry. Yeah. I don't know if I would have gone into an accountant or something. I'm not sure how much I would have established myself, because probably that's not my cup of tea. Yeah, so I feel myself that it's also kind of a destiny what is designed for you, and somewhere it show you the way that you probably fit in here. And that newspaper that day literally changed my life. That one advertisement really changed my life, because I get into the hotel industry and I always dreamed to fly, to work in different country and everything, and every single thing was possible, made come true, just because of that one single advertisement on the paper. So it actually changed my whole life. Yeah, so that's how I just get into the industry. Yeah, so quick wrap up. All I wanted to be was a cabin crew, and then after all the rejection, just because I want to gather an experience in hotels so that I can go back and apply airlines. But then once I moved in the hotels, I loved it. I loved the industry. I loved the departments. I loved everything about it. So I just stayed for 14 years. And here I am after 14 years of a successful career. I have grown myself into a real professional. So guys, that's it for my video for today, and I hope you really enjoyed my quick history behind. And in the next videos we will talk more about how I feel being a hotelier, or I was a hotelier. Right now I'm not into hotels, but still my 14 years, what is my experience and feeling of a hotelier. I will share this with you guys in my next video. Till then, stay tuned, and if you did not subscribe to the channel, subscribe and share your support and love, and take care everyone. God bless.